Hi, I'm James Spear.
And I'm Cindy Spear, and we are co-authors of Baby Boomer Express, From Long Hair to Silver Hair, Where Do We Go From Here?
Well, we decided to write a book because we felt there was a need for baby boomers. We didn't see a lot of product out there, literature and stuff to read about your retirement age and what's going on. So we thought that we would take the subjects that we wrote about in the book and have get it out there for the baby boomers to see. Cindy?
We did see a need, and because we're baby boomers ourselves, we see people coming to a juncture that's more social than it is anything else. It is not a critical time in anyone's life to approach 55, 60 years old, but we're being told that it is. So in order to smooth that transition out, our book has been called The First Baby Boomer Manual, and our motto is, don't retire, refire. You know, you don't have to sit down, you don't have to get old, you don't have to let your body go to waste, and you don't have to sit around and live on Social Security. You can get out and do what you want and what you love to do, and you can succeed at it at any age. I've been a holistic healer for about 30 years. I've been studying holistic healing and natural energy healing for a very long time. I'm a licensed massage therapist. I do spiritual counseling. I was in the middle of becoming an acupuncturist and herbologist when I had to stop doing that and go take care of my father. But about a year ago, we saw The Secret, and we said, we need to share that. We can't allow it to be a secret, and thank goodness. And ever since then, nothing has been the same in our lives. It has just totally exploded.
Well, my background goes back into sales. I've done a lot of worked for a lot of companies. Started out with military and did sales in that, and grew up with the personal computer market, the Macintosh and IBM personal computers, and did a great deal of moving around in that area in California, doing a lot of sales, and then I got into the restaurant business and did in management in that regard. So I've basically been around people and working with people and training, and in every business that I've ever been in, I've been in a training part of that business, trying to enhance people's what they can do more in their businesses, how they can sell more, how they can relate with people more. And it's always been a joy to just work with people and see their growth and see that excitement in their eyes and their recognition when they finally get that aha moment, when they really start to see something. And then they come back with stories and what's going on and how you've helped them. It's just beautiful. When we saw The Secret a year ago, we were both in our respective selling jobs, and we said, we've got to do something. We've got to get more involved with this. And Cindy started with that, and then we were sitting down at the dinner table one time, and phone call comes, and Bob Proctor's organization is calling, and then she hands the phone to me, and I'm going, what? Oh, okay. And so now I'm getting involved because that was the call it was about, to get involved with this. And I'm glad I did, very, very glad. And then came the book, and now it's about promoting the book and promoting us along with it.
The book came about because I'm in the middle of getting my PhD in metaphysical sciences. And so to get a PhD, you have to write a dissertation. Well, the dissertation started back when I was getting my bachelor's degree as an essay. And I submitted the essay. They said, this is great. And I said, do you think I could turn this into a dissertation if I expanded on it? And they said, absolutely. Well, I've expanded the dissertation into the book. So I have put the cart before the horse a little bit, because I have written a dissertation before I finished my master's, but the dissertation's already done, because a dissertation has to be a minimum of 5 to 7 chapters. So I already have it done, and so it actually produced itself. But that said, we had a lot of help with Life Success Publishing. We did work with the ghostwriter, Dee Burke, and without her, it would not have been the final product that we have now today. We owe a lot to her, and she was an absolute doll to work with. We had so much fun.
Yes, she was. At first, I started out being in the supportive role. Cindy was, like she said, writing a dissertation, and I was doing a lot of reading and commenting, And then I'd start putting my input in a little in. And it was fun to just be part of the growth of it, and to read the stuff that came back, and to help make some of the changes and add a little bit here and there. And I found it just wonderful to work with Life Success Publishing. They are great to work with, and it's actually been a wonderful growing experience for us together.
The first thing I say is baby boomers is in the title, and that is our core market. There's 100 million baby boomers on the planet. But if you look at the concepts, the tools, the guidance that are in the book, it applies to anyone of any age in any socioeconomic stratosphere, in anywhere, at any place. Again, the guidance and the education, you can apply it to your life immediately. You can start applying it the minute you read it. You don't have to sit down and start thinking. You go, oh, that's how that works, and you can make that shift immediately. They choose the outcome of their choices, that they can change the conditioning that they have been subjected to all their lives, quite innocently actually, and they do not have to listen what other people tell them, and they absolutely don't have to live the life that they don't want to live, that somebody else wants them to live. That's the most important part of the book.
And also, certainly that, is it's not too late, no matter how old you are or how young you are, if in what's going on in your life. It's a lot of people, the baby boomers, they think, well, gee, their life is behind them. It's time to settle down. And they're worried possibly about where their income's going to come from, or inflation is going, etc. The book addresses all those things and how to handle those things. It's just great for people to work with the concepts that we have, that we're talking about. And it's in a time when certainly the economy and what's going on in the world is the things that are happening. And so people read the book, and it helps them deal with those concepts.
Well, certainly everybody loves the cover. It's very, very vibrant, and it has the train and people on the train, and the title, From Long Hair to Silver Hair. We had a book promotion, and people were going, "Oh, that's me! Oh, that's me!" I kept hearing that over and over again. "Oh, that's me!" And that's the whole idea. Yes, it is you, and it is me, and it's Jim, and we know what we're talking about. We know the fears, we know the anguish, we know, the concerns of that age thing coming up, when in fact it's just an arbitrary date on a piece of paper somewhere. We have the book website, which is thebabyboomersexpress.com, and then I also have a radio show, which is a verbal extension of the book, called Baby Boomers of Today, Where Do We Go From Here? And that website is www.babyboomersoftoday.com.